Hey, good Tuesday morning, everyone. This is Kim Quady. Kim Plays with Paper. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, where I teach classes and also create custom cards for businesses and especially like small networking businesses. So today oops, I wanted to get that little thing off my screen. I couldn't see what was going on. So today I am going to be making a fun holiday card using some products from Stampin' Up's annual catalog. And the stamp set that I chose just happens to be one that is on Stampin' Up's stamp set sale that starts tomorrow. So I will give you some details about that at the end. Hey, Sydney, thanks for joining me this morning. And Nancy, yes, come visit anytime. You should see my craft room. I have lots and lots of room. Right now it's not visitor worthy, but I do have a class tomorrow morning, so I have to get everything cleaned up for that. But I can't believe I was sitting outside enjoying our really cool mornings, and it started to sprinkle, and I ran inside and I said to my husband, it's raining. Well, that lasted like 2 seconds. But anyway, without much more, I will get started on sharing the card as well as the stamp set sale that starts tomorrow. Oh, also I wanted to say hi to Sue she's joining us from Queen Creek, Santan in Arizona as well. All right, let me move you downwards quickly. See if you can see my ceiling fan. It's all right. All right, there's the card I'm going to make today. It is using the Perfectly Plaid stamp set in Stampin' Up's annual catalog. You'll find that on page 60. And it sells for $17 regularly, but tomorrow it will be 15% off on Stampin' Up's stamp set sale. There will be 59 stamp sets on that sale. So you'll want to take a peek at those so you're ready. I've got a huge list of ones that I need to get. So it'll be $14.45. What's fun about the Perfectly Plaid stamp set, so it's and it's photopolymer, totally see-through. It's a 2-step stamp. It also has a fun coordinating pine tree punch. So we'll be using that as well, together with Stampin' Up's Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. I just answered Cindy's question right there. Yep, Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper for that. And the colors are Pear Pizzazz and Mossy Meadow and Real Red. And this is some gold cord that's also in the mini catalog. Oh, so I need to get one of my Stampin' Pierce mats. I like to have that for the photopolymer stamps, kind of keep that in reach. So just to show you, I have a scrap of Pear Pizzazz, a scrap of Whisper White. This Whisper White for this sentiment measures 1 by 2.5 inches. I have a Real Red stitched circle and a Real Red scallop circle using the circles layering dies. Hi Monica, thanks for joining me today. The Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper measures 5 by 3 3/4. Double-sided. I'm going to use that side. The Pear Pizzazz measures 5 1/4 by 4. This Whisper White sheet is 5 1/4 by 4 as well, and it will be for the inside of the card. And then I have my Mossy Meadow base scored in the middle. So I am going to start by stamping. And I have my 2 trees. And it's a double, 2-step stamping. So I'll show you how that works as I stamp along. Let's see. So let's start. I have my Pear Pizzazz Stampin' Spot. And you may be wondering, why am I using a Stampin' Spot? Well, I have to admit, I have the Pear Pizzazz cardstock, I have the re-inker, and I know I had a Pear Pizzazz ink pad, but I can't find it anywhere. So one of those days yesterday when I was preparing this card is just walk away from the stamps. Just get up and walk away. Nothing seemed to be going right. Good morning, Veronica. Thanks for joining me. But I always have these little spots that come in your paper pumpkin kit. You can also make your own with our uninked spots and use the re-inker. And I will tell you that they are really handy to have because they're a little bit smaller and helps you not get ink everywhere that sometimes happens with those big ink pads. But I have been searching and searching for the Pear Pizzazz pad, and I think I'm just going to give up and put one on my order with my stamp sets tomorrow. So I'm going to just stamp 2 of these trees, and that's my base. I don't know, it must be True Confession Day. I have to tell you, this set carried over from last year's Stampin' Up holiday mini catalog. And I started stamping it with this year, and I got to this one, and I stamped it, and I thought, what in the world? What kind of a tree is that? And then I realized all along that I had been missing the two-step process, and was just using this bare naked tree. So my goodness, some days it's like, oh, go back to bed. So that's how I'm going to layer that on there to make my trees. Try to, what's fun about the photopolymers, you can see where you're stamping. And then I'm gonna make one that is, you can tell, tucked in my little forest is one tree stamped on the Pear Pizzazz cardstock. So see how easy, even though I don't have a big stamping pad, this little one works just fine for what I need to do. So get the base, and then I will give him some extra leaves. That would be nice. He'll appreciate that. Okay. And then we'll finish up our stamping with the sentiment. The Merry Christmas is a nice one, and I'll use it on the 1 by 2.5 piece of real red cardstock, or using real red ink. Sometimes I just ink from above. I'm going to put the sentiment over to the right-hand side so that I can have room for my ribbon on the left-hand side. So I'm just pressing evenly and firmly, letting that ink get into that paper. All right, that is perfect. So then let's punch out the trees with the coordinating pine tree punch. That's what I love about, one of the things I love about Stampin' Up! Products is its coordination, the coordination between the stamp sets, the dies, the punches, and for me, the color coordination that all the paper color coordinates, and I don't have to guess at what goes together and what doesn't. So I'll punch that, and I have my 3 trees. Let's bring in all of the cardstock. So this would be a very easy replicatable card if you wanted to make a bunch of them to send out for Christmas, because it just goes so quickly with the punch. And you can make a lot. You can get 6 of these out of one sheet of the designer series paper, and there are 2 of them in that package, so you get 12 cards, and all of the designs in there are really awesome. It's kind of always hard to choose. So I'm putting the designer series paper on top of my Pear Pizzazz base using my Stampin' Seal Plus. I do like that. It just rolls on very slick. You guys started your Christmas cards yet? Or are we still working on Halloween? So I'll just put that on here. I've made a few Halloween. I'm gonna try to get those sent out in October. This is the Whisper Whites for the middle of the card so that you could write a nice message. My sister always wants me to put sentiments inside so she doesn't have to write a lot. So there's our front all put together. Then I need to layer my circle, the stitch-shaped circle. Sue started on her Christmas cards. I'll probably be working wee into the night. And no, Veronica, not Christmas yet. I know there's a lot going on in your household. And then I think I will go ahead and just place I'm using glue dots. I use glue dots a lot too. For me, they're just easy to, when you press the paper to the glue dot, it comes out very nicely. So then I'll just build my scene from there. All right, and I'm putting just to remind you what that card looks like, I'll put my green tree, my totally pear pizzazz tree in the middle. And then I will take each of the other trees and position them so they look like you've got a nice, what do you call that, a copse of trees. There we go. Okay. And then we're ready for the sentiment. So I'm going to use a bunch of Stampin' Dimensionals to get that to pop up nicely in the front of the card, because I do have quite a bit of, that's a lot of layering going on there. And you will find that I do use a lot of adhesive, because there's been times when you don't want your card falling apart in the mail and having them have to put it back together when they get it. So then I'll just position that right here. And I have, this is Luscious Gold cord. It's in a combo pack with some shaded spruce ribbon, but I've already tied a bow, and I'm going to find my end of my glue dots here. They have to come unglued on me, and then I roll up a little glue dot. I'm gonna stick that on my finger and just place that on the card and find my snips to just give it a little trim. There we go. One last thing, these little red rhinestones in the annual catalog are an awesome addition. I've been using them a lot as little tree toppers. So you can either use your scissor tip or your fingernail, and I'll pull it off, and I'm just going to put that one, if I can get a red rhinestone. Of course, it's not going to want to go. I should have used the scissor tip or a piercer. So there we go. That is an easy peasy holiday Christmas card today using the Perfectly Plaid stamp set along with the coordinating pine tree punch. Like I said, the Perfectly Plaid stamp set is just one of the 59 that are on sale in tomorrow's stamp set sale. It starts at 11:59. All right, 12 a.m. tonight and runs till 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night. So I'll just show you a few other of the stamp sets that I have in my stash that are on the sale. Thank you, Kathy. It was an easy card. It's fun. It's just and festive. Here are some of the other stamp sets. Here's a card. It's birthday, congratulations, hello. This one's been around for couple of years. The High Tide. This one's super fun, Dressed to Impress. There's some coordinating dies as well with that one. My Meadow. Under My Umbrella. This one has a coordinating punch as well. Make a Difference. Friend Like You. That also has coordinating dies. Swirly Frames. Beautiful Friendship. Bloom and Grow. Some of these I need to get some ink on them. Nature's Beauty. This one is also lends itself well to holiday cards. Country Home is fun. It's use it for fall, making some fall cards or year round. Comfort and Hope. The Butterfly Gala, there's a coordinating punch for that as well, the double butterfly. Dandelion Wishes, that's a good one. Sending well wishes your way. And then this Snowman Season, it also has a coordinating punch. So those are the stamp sets I have in my stash that are on the sale tomorrow. If you have any questions, give me a holler. I appreciate everyone stopping by to see me make these cards today. I am going to transfer it to a YouTube video later today. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would love it because I have 30 more subscribers to go, and I can get my own YouTube channel name instead of it being a long list of little letters and numbers. If you search for Kim Plays with Paper on YouTube, you'll find me. So have a happy Tuesday, everyone, wherever you are. Join me next Tuesday at 8:30. If you have anything specific that you'd like me to make, let me know, and I'll get a project going. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.